All right.
Okay. So once you have these selected, you can do you can do one at a time, or you can do all of them if you pick them all. And then when you move this guy up, you'll see that the lights are actually changing to red. And as you go higher, that'll be the brighter that it gets. As they go down, they'll go lower. And you can do any combination of any of those.
All right.
They consider white in this style to be all up. So red, green, and blue mix gives you your white.
Your white. All right. Say that one more time.
When you mix the white for this is when you put red, green, and blue together.
All right.
So if you put them all up, that's all white.
Okay. So if they're different, since they make white, so if you can have here, one here, and here, that's going to make a different color?
Yep.
Wow, that's cool.
Yep, you just mix your colors at that point.
All right.
And then you have scenes up here. So I've labeled them for what each one goes to. So if in order to use scenes, you have to make sure that these are actually turned off. So you don't want any lights on over here if you're going to do these.
So, again, for recording, if I'm going to do the scenes up here, which are these?
Correct.
Oops. Which are, those at the very top, which says scenes.
Yep. So
if we're doing scenes, then those need to be off.
Yep, you don't want any fixture lights on.
Okay, and so why would I want to do scenes?
So scenes, if I select one, that's all red, all green, all blue, all white. And the thing that I've done for this to make it a little bit easier, I know before we were talking that they were all really bright. If you look over here, dimmer level, 1 through 8 is equivalent to 30% to 100%.
Thanks.
So that's this bank number.
All right.
So dimmer here, if you hit up, you'll notice that this number here is changed to 2. Up again 3, 4, and so on.
Yes.
So 1 through 8. So I'm on 5. So if you were to do 5, so 30, 40, 50, 60.
So let's go
70%.
back. So it's always going to be 4, 0, but the 1 through 8 is the last number that you're referring to.
Yes. So this last number here, 0, 1.
The bank.
Yep.
Okay.
That number is the one that'll change, and that's that corresponds with your dimmer level.
Cool.
So 1 right now, I'm at 30%. So if I select one of these, red at 30%, green 30%, blue 30%, and so on. If I go all the way up to 8, that is going to be at 100%. So you'll notice the color difference. It'll turn off first, and then you have to hit it, and that's full on. So that's 100%.
Cool. All right.
And that's really, as far as programming and all that goes, that's it.
All right.
And then if I were to go to, say, 6, you'll notice if I change blue again. So every time you change a scene, if you go in between banks, it'll turn off first, and you have to hit it, and it'll come back on.
Say that one more time.
If you go between banks, you'll hit it once, and it'll turn the lights off. Hit it again, and it'll turn the lights on.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. And that's it as far as the board goes.
So I think you said it, but just for someone who's new to this. So for banks, it's all one color, and then control all the one color. For fixtures, if we want to be creative with the lighting, we take everything off of the scenes.
Correct.
Go to fixtures, and we can mix and match colors at fixtures.
Correct. So I can hit 1, and I can turn that to red, and then I can turn 1 off, and then I can hit 2. So I want to